Welcome to the introduction of the Teen Castaway Challenge Series. What we're going to be doing for this challenge is trying to fulfill the dreams of 4 teens who have run away from home. The rules are: no adults in the household. The household can only have 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a simple dining table with chairs, a computer, desk, bookshelves, easel, guitar, a basic bathroom, though I kinda messed up on the basic part of that, and a sitting area minus a TV. I also have to have the lifespan set to long. The programmer and the socialite must keep straight A's in school, though I tend to do that with my Sims anyway, so that's not going to be much of a problem. And finally, they can only speak to other teens and young adults. The way we complete the challenge is by having each teen complete their aspiration and master one skill. If you want to see the full details of the challenge, check out Sophia Cowell's post linked in the description down below. I created the entire family of each of the girls and spent way too much time doing so, but I ended up cropping them out of this video because I wasn't able to talk enough to fill up the video. Some of them are still in the town, so we might be able to see them around. As for our teens, our first is Jocelyn Edwards, Jo for short, and she's our artist. Her family moved to this small town to open a new branch in their business. Their company was very successful in the big city, but they were tired of the stress caused by said city. However, their new business would never get started because one day, Jo returned home from school to find her house on fire. Her parents didn't survive. With her family savings and the help of the community, she was able to rebuild her home, and it is in this home that our challenge will be starting in. A little bit about Jo herself, though. Her dream is to become a skilled painter, and she also plans on starting to garden in the memory of her mother and to learn to be handy in memory of her father. Our next teen is Jasmine O'Hara. It has been only her and her father for as long as she can remember. All of her life, her father has pushed her to be the best basketball player in her school in an attempt to live vicariously through her successes. And though Jasmine does enjoy her athletic hobbies, she also loves reading, but her father believes it's a waste of time, and as a result, there were many fights between them. The final straw, however, was when Jasmine decided to skip out on a very important game to meet an author who was in town for an event. Her father then kicked her out of the house as soon as he found out. Despite all of this, Jasmine still wants to be a professional athlete, but she also is relieved to be away from her pushy parent. She hopes to be able to try out new hobbies like dancing and playing an instrument now that she's on her own. Our third teen is Eva Griggs, and she's the daughter of 2 police officers, resulting in lots of rules and not many friends. Her parents expected her to follow in their footsteps, but she had developed an interest in a completely different field. Having no friends, she ended up spending a lot of time on her computer playing games. It wasn't long before she started learning how to mod these games that she loved so much. However, her parents expected her to spend more time working towards becoming a police officer. When they threatened to take away her computer, Eva decided that it might be best if she just left home. She has no hard feelings for her parents, but she knows that they'll never agree and the fights would never stop. Now that she's out on her own, she plans on working hard on her mods and dreams of someday working on creating music. Finally, we have Carly Hopkins. No one at her school would have believed anything was wrong. She had perfect grades, she was extremely popular, and she was always very happy. However, Carly was very lonely. She had just gotten used to her mom being away from her fashion career. However, the trips were getting longer and longer. At first, her mom was gone for a couple of days, and then a couple of weeks, and now it's been months since her mom had returned home. Finally, during one of their regular phone calls, she asked her mom when she was coming home. After a long silence, Carly knew her mom had no plans of returning home. She thanked her mom for paying for the home she'd been living in, but that she wouldn't be living there anymore. She moved out in hopes of finding a family who would actually want to be with her. So that's our 4 girls. I hope you enjoyed this small introduction into the challenge series. The first episode will be coming out next Wednesday, and until then, you can check out the house build for this series. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a wonderful day.